Yo soy Paulísima de Spring Spanish, and in today's video we're going to explore the real underground Spanish that is spoken in the streets of Mexico. This is not your typical ¿qué onda? Or way or neta. No. We're gonna go deeper. We're gonna go to explore some phrases and expressions that are only used in Mexico and no other Spanish-speaking country uses. Here's the first one. Número 1. Ponerse de pechito. Ponerse de pechito. Being on your little chest. Yeah, your chest. Like being on your chest. I guess this is similar to the expression to put one's foot in one's mouth. Yeah. We use it when, because of something that you said or you did, you put yourself in a position of vulnerability where it's very easy for your friends to, make some jokes at your expense. Like if you are on your chest, it's like you're kind of like bent over. You know where I'm going? This phrase, ponerse de pechito, is used a lot when people are making albures. An albur is a play of words in Mexican Spanish that involves sexual innuendo. Tajín. El tajín es mi chile favorito. No mames. No mames. Este chile está buenísimo. By the way, no mames is a bit vulgar, so use it at your own discretion. If I said this, no mames, this chile is so good in front of my Mexican friends who are good at albures, they would have a lot of comebacks. Ooh, Paulísima loves el chile. Ooh, do you want more chile? I can get you some good chile. Oh, so you like the chile. And somehow it will be my fault por haberme puesto de pechito al hablar con tanto entusiasmo sobre el chile. Número 2. Te falta barrio. In Mexico, if you don't use slang, if you don't understand street speak, if you don't go to certain places, if you don't take the metro, for example, if you don't eat certain foods, ay no, yo no quiero comer tacos de tripa, guacala, then you are risking people telling you that you're lacking of hood, que te falta barrio. Actually, when I was doing my research for this very video, my niece Paulina told me this phrase. Because I was like, oye Pau, ¿qué significa la frase de ponerse de pechito? And she was like,
¿te falta barrio, peque?
And just to show you how it's actually used often, check out what Maria Fernanda from Spring Spanish, of course, had to endure when she published a video about Spanish slang versus Mexican slang. Yep. Uy, María Fernanda dice que te falta barrio. A little extra. This is my favorite comeback when my friends tell me that me falta barrio. I tell them, pues a ti te falta mundo. Número 3. Vete a ver si ya puso la marrana. Go check if the the female pig. Yeah, I don't know. Go check if the female pig has laid eggs already. We use this expression, send someone to check something that it's really impossible to happen when we don't want that person around. Yeah, so we use that phrase when we don't want somebody snooping around our business. Sí, amiga. Oye, pero ¿sabes qué? Se pone más bueno el chisme. Ay, ¿me tienes en altavoz? ¿Ahí está tu hijo por ahí? No. Mándalo a que vaya a ver si ya puso la marrana, amiga, porque lo que te voy a contar, es no apto para oídos de infante. Número 4. Now we have 2 expressions. Cáele and ya estufas. Literally, it means fall down and already stoves. Yeah. We use it when we make plans to meet. En México, tus amigos no te visitan, te caen. And when you agree upon something, you could say, ya estás, which is already colloquial, but you can take it a step further and be, like super hardcore Mexican and say, ya estufas. Amiguis, vente a echar de unas chelas conmigo el sábado, ¿no? Órale, ¿a qué hora te caigo? Pues como a las 8 más o menos. Ya estufas. Número 5. Ponerse hasta las... Yeah, and then you have many options. You have ponerse hasta las manitas, ponerse hasta las chanclas, o ponerse hasta atrás, o ponerse hasta el queque. Ponerse hasta el queque, eso es muy cagada, güey. All of them mean one thing, to get really, really wasted. Let's explore a little bit more the expression ponerse hasta las manitas, just because I found the story super cute. Well, it turns out that long time ago, there used to be these things called odres. Odres, yeah, I didn't know this word. It is such a completely new word for me, odre. So an odre is a wineskin. I'm pretty sure that perhaps you didn't know the word wineskin either. I don't know. It's this recipient, this container that was made with the skin of an animal. And they use it to transport liquids. In Mexico, we have this liquor called pulque. And in the pulquerias, the stores where they sell pulque, they would sell the pulque in the odres. And you know, because it's like the skin of an animal. So, when people wanted to have the odre like filled up all the way, you know, all the way down, you know, it's like a skin, it has little hands there. They will say that they wanted filled it up hasta las manitas. So that's where the expression comes from. Please share my enthusiasm for the story. Come on, it's a great story. Paulísima, ¿cómo te fue ayer en el antro? Ay, güey, estuvo genial, pero me puse hasta las manitas. ¿Y eso? Tomaste tequila de nuevo, ¿verdad, canija? Ay, tequila, champaña, cerveza, ya la verdad es que ya no me acuerdo, pero quedé hasta atrás. If so far you're liking this video, make sure you download our free Essential Spanish Chunking Kit that contains the most important chunks of Spanish that you will need to have any kind of conversation en español. Download it, it's free, and the link is in the description. Número 6. The street version of 50, 100, 500, and 1000. Why would you say 50, 100, 500 or 1000 when you could say un tostón, un ciego, un quiñón, o una milpa? That's right. If you want to sound like you have enough barrio in you, then you make sure you learn this. And repite después de mí, por favor. Un tostón, 50 pesos. Un ciego, 100 pesos. Un quiñón, 500 pesos. Una milpa, 1000 pesos, o sea, 1000 pesos. Jefe, ¿tendrá cambio de un quiñón? No, señorita, se lo debo. Número 8. Al chile. In Mexico, when you say or you do something al chile, it means that you are doing it, you know, like super sincerely. Sincerely, yeah, wholeheartedly. You really, really mean it. Oye, amiga, checa mi video, el de las cosas que no nos gustan a los mexicanos. You know, to show the world how generous you are by interacting with the less privileged. Yeah, that's uncool. Don't do it. Oye, es que no me gusta mi maquillaje ahí. Estuve experimentando y como que no me gustó. Ya, dime cómo me veo. Dime la verdad, la neta. No, pues, te quedó interesante, amiga. Ya, güey, dímelo al chile. Oye, amiga, la verdad es que te ves un poquito como la muñeca del Conjuro. Número 9. Creerse el muy muy. I love literal translations because they are incredibly funny. This one, creerse el muy muy, would translate as to believe oneself to be the very very. Another variation of this is creerse el muy acá. And that would be like to believe oneself to be the very there. Or to be the very here. Yeah, creerse el muy acá. We use this to talk about somebody who is very arrogant and we don't like. We use this to talk about somebody that is acting, you know, like very snobby or somebody that is very arrogant. Yeah, or somebody that we just don't like. Ugh, cómo me cae mal ese tipo. ¿Por qué? Pues porque se cree el muy muy. Número 10. Ya nos cayó el chahuistle. The chahuistle has befallen upon us. So chahuistle is a type of fungus that damages crops, especially corn. And we use this expression when we talk about being caught like red-handed, doing something that we shouldn't be doing, or when something is ruined by a sudden event. Imagínate, Estamos reunidos con la familia, tomando unas chelitas, escuchando música, pasando muy bien. And all of a sudden you hear... Then, that's a very good opportunity to say, ya nos cayó el chahuistle. Número 11, echar la hueva. It literally means like laying fish roe, or fish eggs. Yeah, fish roe, fish eggs. Yeah, has nothing to do with fish eggs, but we use the expression echar la hueva to say that we are being absolutely lazy. We're not doing anything, we're not moving a finger, we're just echando la hueva, being absolutely unproductive. ¿Qué onda, amiga? ¿Qué haces? Nada, amiga, aquí en mi casa echando la hueva. ¿Y tú?
Ay, igual, amiga, también estaba echando la hueva.
Ay, pues si quieres, cáele. Órale, ya estufas. This is really underground Mexican slang. Used to be seen as a real insider. But now it's time to learn about more common slang. Words that you probably heard before, like güey. Yeah, words like güey or neta that are very common in everyday Mexican Spanish. So now you have to go see Mariana's video about it, about mexicanismos. Mexicanisms? Yeah, Mexican slang. It's really good. You're gonna love it. Go check it out. Just click on the image that is appearing on your screen right now.